with how much Samu's played it in the last like time or so, and Tones didn't. I'm pretty sure it should be a little bit even.
Hmm.
And here they go.
It's not gonna be like when Michael Goldfish and Cruncher face their opponents with like 10 minutes apart. Very nice. Samura1man, you wanna keep the speed all the way up to that slope thing optimally, but it's hard. Samura1man has also grinded a lot of ILs. He has an advantage there.
I believe he has pushed down some ILs to like the max or something.
Mm. Very solid 1-1 from Samura1man.
With Tones only being 2 seconds behind, definitely not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, any percent. No death abuse. We should probably explain what the death abuse is. Here in the Switch version, they introduced something called Super Guides. Or, no, that has been a thing since Returns already. However, if you self-defeat the character 8 times, which is a nice way of saying kill the character, whatever. If you did it 8 times, the game offers you to skip the level. And for a handful of levels, it is faster. But where's the fun in that? Oh, Samu slipped. Now they're synced again.
Oh. Very nice. Samura1man doing the new grab jump, or if you grab between the double jumps, you get extra height on the second one. Well, press grab. You don't grab anything. So Funky Kong is new to this version of the game, wasn't on the Wii U. Has a double jump, infinite air underwater, he can infinitely roll and corkscrew on land and water.
He's basically 5 power-ups in one.
Yeah. He can't take damage from spikes, but he can't roll in them either, so this level is one good example of not wanting to get stuck in spikes here. Like both of them did. There you go.
There's a lot of verticality in this level, but that is because this is the home of Cranky.
Yeah.
And he uses his pogo stuff to, yeah, go for the level. Whereas Dixie Kong, the girl character, has a flutter jump, to say it like that. And Dixie is the same, or Diddy is the same as Dixie Kong without the flutter. However, he's useful underwater, but that's something we'll explain later, I guess.
Mm. No barrel skip there. No barrel skips, I'm proud. Good boys.
Is it so bad?
Oh yeah. You can actually jump over or under that barrel there into the minecart right away. You can do that with Crank as well, but then you go over the barrel instead.
So yeah, this is the first of the 5 auto-scrollers in the run. And I do have to mention, the music is good.
Not much to say. Jumping saves frames. That's why they jump, if you were wondering. They're not just jumping for the sake of it.
Well, not all jumps save frames. However, why not? I mean, it's not a time loss either.
Nope.
Oh no, they're falling!
Oh, skip that one. Alright. Probably some IL thing where the timer stops there and he doesn't have to mash, but in RTA you lose the time.
So finally, the first boss. Pompey the Presumptuous. And he's a pretty interesting boss. There's some pretty cool speed tech in here. And for some reason the runners have called it the God Cops. Which Tones is not doing, neither is Samu.
Yeah. They're a bit trickier with Funky too. It's more of a cranky strat, especially now with the new strat for Pompey where you can get very, very early hits on him. Won't be seeing that now, but I'm definitely going to try for them on Saturday. And we did get to see them, some of them, yesterday.
I'm going to try them. I've got them all. However, doing that consistently is not that easy for me, at least. Might be for you.
Did you check out my video on the visual cues?
No, I've seen Momurakai's tutorial videos from like 3 years back.
Oh, you mean the old ones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the new stuff. Have you tried that at all?
I've had the hover for the early hit, yeah. I've done that like twice.
Oh yeah.
Alright, phase 3. If he does it correctly, and I'm not sure if he's going for it, you can camp on the top, kill the fish in the air, which he did, and if you stay hovering there, which is something that Funky can do, and go into a precise spot next to Pompey, you can give him an early hit, but it's not the easiest to do, because if you get too close, those snow mats will actually push you away. That was still a clean fight from both gentlemen.
Yeah, very safe fight. Not getting the earliest hits, but they got through.
The first levels of the world always takes a little bit longer to load. World 5 is especially long. But other than that, Windmill Hills, which is the first level where you can actually fall into pits. So you actually have to watch out where you're jumping and stuff.
Well, first one in the run, yeah. There is one in... Or
yeah,
two, World 1.
They are the bonus levels, that's true.
The two cool levels you don't get to see. At least 1B. Which the stream layout is actually from. There's some trivia for you.
Yeah, there's only one silhouette level, unfortunately, in the run. Ah, Samu.
Oh. Okay.
Here's another piece of trivia. 2-2 has the nickname Reset Mania. Or at least it had. I'm not sure if that's still the case.
It shouldn't be with Funky.
For sure. With all those extra features Funky has, he's actually an easier character, and with 5 hearts and all those extra, well, invincibility things. He is easy mode, but don't think that it's like easier on the speedrun. If anything, it makes it, I wouldn't say more complex, but not easy.
No, when you get to the top level of tricks, it's something that definitely rivals Cranky stuff.
Taking it very safe. And he didn't get a giant speed boost. That shouldn't matter. You can actually get a small speed boost from those swinging platforms or swinging boxes.
Oh.
Which I believe Samu is going to do right now.
You went too early, so you didn't get like the best speed. With Cranky, you can maintain that momentum with his cane, go all the way up to that part where Samura1man is, where I was stopping. One of the cooler tricks in the game, in the run, but with Funky you don't get to see them. Two, three.
The only thing noteworthy about this level is that everything is on a global cycle. So if you don't make mistakes, you know exactly where every platform is going to be. That's not going to be the case if you make a small hiccup and runners have to react to everything. Especially difficult with the Cranky in this game.
Ooh. Nice.
He made it.
Oh, that hover. Oh my god. Funky doesn't make the run harder, but he doesn't make it automatically easier. It's just some levels that get safer because of the double jump.
And when I say global levels, what I mean with that is as soon as the level starts, everything gets set in motion. Whereas in a lot of other levels, the moment you... Yeah, well, not all of them. There are more
but
levels with global cycles. And I mean, not everything in this level is on a global cycle. But as soon as you get close to, well, stuff, it starts happening, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Who's ready for another auto-scroller?
There are global cycles and there are camera-based cycles. So 2 types. There should be only 3 levels with global cycles. Don't think we skip any other. So you'll see them later.
I'm very sad these runners aren't collectors.
Shouldn't collect things. That's banned.
I mean, on an auto-scroller, can it hurt?
Yes.
Wow, Momo has lied to me.
Sub-suffix.
Tone makes his jump, he's golden. Yep.
So 2-5 is one of those levels where Dixie shined in the past. But Funky overthrew her.
This is the first level where you don't use Cranky after getting him.
No problems, no deaths. Very solid. 2-5 from both players. Except that one.
Flying penguins, please. Time for your favorite Windows font, Wingding.
Ew.
Try not to read chat when you're doing this level.
Oh yeah.
I've heard of a certain player who always did that, and he paid the price. There are small ways to actually gain a little bit of frames in this level, but it's pretty precise. He's not getting the O, dude. Invalid.
See, these are my boys. They don't collect anything. I like this race.
Just you wait until you commentate my race and watch me die every time I'm trying to collect something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Then I will say I told you so.
Please let it happen.
Yeah, see all the winners. Anyways, 2-6 isn't that much of a problem with Funky. It's kind of you could lose like 2 seconds if you miss the barrel cycle with DK. Because you started with Dixie, then you wanted to switch to Cranky, but if you miss the Cranky cycle, which is really precise, you lost 2 seconds from waiting. Oh.
I also wonder who my opponent is. Yeah, what's up, Ghoul? Right, it's time for Skull. One of the best bosses in the game.
You mean the best boss?
I mean, I like Bassmaster, if he didn't take like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
More on that later. This is a pretty lengthy boss battle under normal circumstances, but with the right speed tech, it should be possible to defeat him in 2 minutes.
Ooh, well, that was close. Those eggs don't stay on the screen forever.
Yeah, you almost wanted to go. Oh!
Yeah, and Scout can kill them. So this boss is all about me keeping those eggs alive to get all the hits you need as fast as possible.
If you don't do it correctly in this first phase, you may waste up to like 50 seconds.
Did you say first or last? Yes.
Last?
Yeah, last. Yeah, it's 50. Yeah. Because if you lose 50 seconds in the first phase, you might as well.
Yeah, definitely. So instead of throwing the egg there, he jumps on him so that he can immediately throw.
No.
Oh no. Throw the egg, hit him, and end the fight. So that's 50 seconds for Samu.
For Tones. So what Samura1man did wrong there on the second phase was that he threw the first egg way, well, not way too early. So the third egg never spawned. Then some other things happened, but that's the main thing. And that's a very common mistake for new players, so...
I'm getting laughed at.
Yeah. Rightfully so. Let's see if Samura1man can keep the egg. There we go.
There's even a faster hit, but it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, with Funky it's like borderline orange.
Is it even possible with Funky?
Yeah, it's really inconsistent. Don't have the same timing you have with Cranky.
Oh, okay. I do want to give shout-outs to David Wise for making the music track for this game.
Yeah, Funk is kind of like a mix, but way worse underwater. And he needs stuff to bounce on to keep momentum, unlike Cranky. So it's not like perfect, but it's really good. Oh. Oh yeah,
That's an unfortunate jump.
Yeah. This is the second level with global cycles. All these platforms and stuff move when you start a level. So Tones missed a cycle there because he didn't go full speed.
Tone's taking that very safe. And ooh, this might be bad. This is bad for Samu.
Don't tell me he tried to do the grab jump up there.
No, he didn't. He just did some unfortunate positioning. In any case, there's not so much to talk about 3-2 where Tones is.
Yeah, it's another level. Funky trivializes with that double jump.
It's a really cool time attack level.
Yeah. Used to use Cranky here. We use Cranky a lot. I don't think Samura1man is like done or anything. Like he's only one level behind. It's one bad death and he can catch up. Dying on Fugu, for example, the fourth boss, will definitely catch Samura1man up to Tones. No problem.
Level 3-3. I totally forgot what the level was called, but other than that, there are storms everywhere, and some of them basically say, no, you're not going this way. If you do this level with Cranky, there's a pretty cool strat you can do here called the Doshido, which is basically getting a lot of speed from these hurricanes and pogo for the whole level, keeping that speed, but it's so difficult.
Yeah. The very first tornado you see, you get speed out of, and you pogo all the way here. It's that insane. And then you don't have to play with Rambi at all. And that's also always nice. Yeah, one thing about this game you need to know when you watch races of the game is that Frederick can just ruin everything. The last boss. So it's not done until you beat Frederick.
Basically that. He did get messed up by the hurricanes, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't like when people grab Rambi here. Crusher did the same thing yesterday. It's that crate you want to grab.
Do you recommend only getting the second Rambi?
Yes. And if you lose him, you keep going without him.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the next crate is, I'm gonna point it out, coming up here. It's to the left there. If you go back, there it is, right there. So you don't want to go back there, because then these platforms will be all over the place. So 3-4 is another old Dixie level. A lot of big gaps that Cranky couldn't cross fast enough. Three 5. So this is essentially break time if you want to go get something. Even the runners can leave their shares and go do whatever they want. It's that.
I mean, I'm proud of Tones right now. He's collecting stuff.
Oh my god.
Okay, now for real, Cease. What you can do in this level is basically hold A and look the other way. You only get hit 3 times in this level, so you need to get the one heart that's on the way. But other than that, just like from here on out, hold A and he goes to the secret barrel or portal.
The first secret exit we will grab in this room.
I hope everyone is loving the flute and the music.
Yeah. Well, he held A for like 2 seconds. I guess I'll take it. Man, I thought these guys were my dudes, my boys, but they be collecting stuff. And, like, what?
I'm so proud.
You're a robot, by the way. I don't know if you need to fix that. Primal Scramble.
Should be good
Yo.
now.
Yeah, welcome back. It looks impressive, we always say that, but it's actually very, very easy. Because we know where all this stuff are coming up.
To
Funky,
learn the jumps, it should be easy.
yeah. Funky does make this level a bit awkward compared to Cranky. But it's not that big of a deal. It's this part specifically that just ugh. With Cranky you can use Pogo and not worry about it. But boom, third boss. Was a very notable boss in the Wii U version where RNG wasn't fixed. For some reason we get the almost perfect RNG on every boss in this on the Switch. Only exception is Frederick, which is very, very minor. So now it's all about getting the hits as optimally as possible. Don't die. Although that's really hard with Funky. So you can't stack up hits on every monkey here. You need to hit one 3 times every phase. So that's the perfect R&D I was talking about on the Wii version. They could go up and down the post however they wanted, stay at the very top, and that way we couldn't reach them.
We're not getting basketball memes here.
Oh, yeah, oh, Kobe.
That might be because Bramble Scramble is a secret level. Not everyone found the secret levels.
Yeah. Especially 4-1.
Oh yeah, that one is the best hidden one.
Yeah. They'll really have enough speed to make it up there. What? Sound of hit?
Did he get a double hit?
Yeah. That can happen on Wii U. Which boss was that? Bassmaster? I think I got that once. Maybe Pompey. But yeah,
Anyway,
it's
World 4.
really rare.
Yeah. I've never seen it before. Anyway, World 4. Your favorite underwater world.
Yeah,
Where did... Oh, I
it's
didn't
pretty
see. What
cool.
happened? Oh.
I was just agreeing with you. I usually hate Water Worlds, but this game is cool. Like this game and Rayman Legends. Top-notch swimming.
I still need to play that one. And here I am part of the Rayman community. Shame on me.
Yeah. So we didn't see the switch here to DK. Optimally, you would switch here to DK and then grab Diddy to move faster on the water. This corkscrewing is not faster than Diddy's barrel boost. Jet boost.
Also, it's so easy to control with Diddy Kong. These
Yeah.
corkscrews just take away your control. And it gets a little bit harder.
Funky does make it significantly easier though, because you just have to press spin button X or whatever. So this is 4A. You saw that secret exit you were talking about before. It's really nothing special right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's very interesting when you use DK because it's the only level where you see all three body Kongs in one level. You start with Dixie, switch to Diddy, and then switch to Cranky.
Yeah, the only trifecta. Well, there were more trifecta levels, but I think Diddy got in favor of them there. Sorry, Dixie.
Need to think. I can't remember. Don't ever remember using all three. I know Mumu did in one level, but I can't remember which.
Well, I've heard Mumu talk about another one that quickly got replaced with either one or two Kongs. I believe it was 5B.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Go on.
Keep going. No, it's...
No, I wanted to explain 4B.
Go on.
Alright, 4B, which is a pretty relaxing level. Not a lot of skill comes to it, other than speed skill, I guess, optimizing stuff. The easy part about it is that Funky has an unlimited amount of health, so there's no air management over here. And on the Wii U version, and only with 2 players, it is possible to somehow glitch Diddy out of bounds and like go all the way around the level to the final hallway where the end barrel is. Unfortunately, they patched the collision away here on the Switch version, So that's not possible anymore.
Yeah, all these rock walls are changed. You can still clip out of bounds in 5-4, but that's a wood part. So all the other levels you could clip out of bounds in had this underwater rock thing going for them. Except 5-4. Well, I could talk about how we take this route instead of going on the left there. Not only is it one level shorter, you cut for 1.5 basically. And even though this level is super long, it's still shorter than to do one extra level. M42, which is the first level. On the left there is an auto scroller. It's like the coolest one, but
Yeah, that one is so good.
yeah, that's very late. You wanna hit that penguin there, so you don't have to wait for the bomb to explode.
For those that like water levels, I'm sorry. This level is completely, well, not in the water, I would say. But at least it's pretty difficult to do it well.
Yeah, it's very similar to 3B, where I personally prefer Cranky or Funky. Gets a bit finicky with Funky. If you want to do it optimally. Very nice crate skip, as we call it. Super easy with Funky, a bit trickier with DD. Because this, if you use DK, you start with DD from 4B, switch to Crank, and then switch back to DD to get DD in 4.6. 4.6 doesn't have a barrel in the beginning, so it's faster to switch in 4.5. But we're using Funky only here, so we don't worry about that.
Yeah, you need it to be like perfectly on the Wii version, or at least with Cranky. What am I saying?
Oh. So 4.6. Yeah, what to say? It's like when I was explaining 2.6 before. There are barrel cycles you want to catch here. It's not as important on the Switch version because you have 3 hearts with DK instead of 2 like on the Wii U. So this doesn't really matter if you don't catch the second barrel cycle if you don't get hit twice. Because you want to do a damage boost at the end. Well, in the upcoming section here. Now Funky removes that part. Funky is harder to control, like we said before, so that is the same.
You can also make more mistakes with Funky since he has 5 hearts, where with Cranky you only have, or with Diddy, you only have 1 heart to spare.
Yeah.
Did something happen with sandwich feet? Oh, there we go.
I don't know if we're seeing some unfamiliarities with later levels. It's not uncommon for new runners to know World 1, 2, and 3 better than 4, 5, and 6. So this is Fugu, like I talked about before. You can go very right, very wrong. So you wanna get behind him and hit him like this. Damage boosting. Skip making a 3-minute fight 40 seconds long. Or like 45 with Funky.
It's better to have Cranky here, but on the other hand, it's not as bad.
It's much safer. Easier. Easier to do fast, I guess. Because you don't get any faster than this. You Cranky,
The
you
only
can
RNG... Oh, go on.
only. What was I gonna say? You can get
Okay, so the only...
much faster hits with Cranky because he has reach and stuff like that. So, but that's irrelevant now.
The only type of RNG that is in this fight is whether you get a heart or not. However, I do believe that as soon as you only have 1 heart, it's a guaranteed heart.
Yep. Some say it's 99.9% chance of not getting it, but that's not how it works. So don't listen to them if they say that. So we're fine now. The difficulty ramps up even more. Like from 4, 5 and onward, it just gets harder. This used to be a Dixie Cranky hybrid level, but Funky combines the two, so he's doing the same thing with one Kong.
Will he skip this? Yes, he will. Wally. And he is not able to trust the trolley. Should I stop?
I respect the trusty trolley. Very nice. No death.
I don't believe Tones has died, like, at all during this run. He made a slip up in Scowl, but no deaths.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, you want to take damage on Fuger there. It's... What are you doing getting there?
Samu!
Ah!
Oh, this might be it.
Oh. Oh my... Get in there, please. Hurry up. There we go.
Okay, he's in
Don't
there.
go into the spikes. Jeez.
He couldn't go out in time. Oh, at least he got luck there. He just needs to time this right, and he got it.
You wanna make sure Fugu damages you, not the spikes, because the spikes pushes you out. Fugu doesn't push you as far, and he pushes you in the same direction backwards. Oh, this is the first time I haven't seen the player in the lead die in the beginning of fight 2. Very nice.
That's so easy to do.
Yeah. Crusher did the same thing Goldfish did
He
yesterday.
did? Oh.
Yep.
How was that race, by the way?
It was good. Like, Crusher was like Goldfish, rusty. Around 129. Mid 129. Oh no.
This might be.
Here.
This is scary. It's easy to get hit here. But it's.
Yep.
Oh, saw it coming.
It's Crunchy Factory. This is an IL level Cruncher really put time into.
Is this the first?
Yep.
The first death of TonesBalones.
This is not the first global cycle, by the way. What it might look like it, but it's not. Alright.
Oh, Samurai is forfeited the race.
Huh.
Guess I need to throw that in the system. Samu forfeits. Yes, that does mean that Tones wins.
You have to keep going. He still needs to finish.
Alright.
Let's go PB pace. I think. We should be. He's doing really well.
Well, I guess you made the rules, so yeah.
Yo, the goldfish special, yeah. Just because the top
Yummy.
player does that doesn't mean you're going to. It's not faster. It's 5-4. Another level that isn't as scary with Funky. Back on the Wii U version, you have to keep the entire level without losing him. Because there's a secret exit that's has a current before it, and you need Diddy or Dixie to get through there. Unless you're Funky.
Funky can do anything. Yeah, the hard part comes in that there's only one Funky barrel, and that's the one at the beginning.
Yeah.
Of course, knock down the fish. "5B, Gem and Gems." This is the last level with the global cycles.
Yep.
And that's actually the only thing to say about it. Well, it is a pretty cool level, though.
Yeah, and it's not easy. Have to wait there, can't speed things up. Oh no. Should be okay, maybe not, no. You wanna avoid taking damage there.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Tones waiting there to reset the cycles.
Oh.
Ooh, that was close.
Funky privilege. With Cranky, you needed to land in one of the barrels to make it the whole way. Funky can just double jump to the end. Frosty Fruits, my favorite level. So I always say ice physics sucks, regardless of game, except this game. Ice adds to your momentum and speeds you up if you have any momentum. So this level is really cool.
Nice pun.
God damn it, I hate puns.
I remember your pre-ESA marathon run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the speed I'm talking about.
Lost the speed there, unfortunately, but I haven't seen anyone keep that speed on that second part there with the owl. Bashmaster 5th boss. Most notable thing about it is that it's the longest boss. It's almost 4 minutes long. And there are very little things you can do to speed it up.
Other than jumping early.
Yeah. Luckily the RNG is gone, so you don't have to worry about that. Like Pompey and Fugu were the only bosses with no RNG.
And luckily the best RNG.
Like Scowl and Bashmaster had, Scowl had the less RNG of all. Then Bashmaster and Frederick had about the same, and then Baboom was just awful. So there's no better time to speedrun this game than now.
There he goes, slip sliding away again. I agree with what you say, by the way. This definitely feels more, at least with Funky, more like a Donkey Kong game and not DuckTales.
Oh my god.
That's why I actually didn't do Tropical Freeze when it was on the Wii U. I wanted to do it. I've learned the first half, but I didn't like Cranky.
What?
Like how it controls. I mean, I do like the tech that you can do with it, but I didn't like learning short pogo here, full pogo here, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of hate from the OG community right now. I mean, Returns also is a really cool game. If not for the fact that it's plagued with what's called motion controls.
Motion controls, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I did mind them. This is a first on speed gaming. Face cam.
Yeah.
So welcome to the final world of the game, Donkey Kong Island, and it's all snowed under. There are 8 levels here, and every level represents a world from the original Donkey Kong Country Returns. No early shot. However, there's a pretty cool strat at the end of this level. Does it rolling off and a jump. That's all you need to do. I guess we're going to see some OOT rendo.
Alright, I guess I have to hold my hand up or something.
6-2 is the quote-unquote beach level. Or, well, the water world. Now, you could call it as well. The only big trick in this level is boat skip, where there's this auto-scrollery part where you have to wait for until you're at the end. However, with some well-timed scowl jumps, and if he jumps into the water right now, you just get kicked over there.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but he definitely did it.
Yeah, I got over it. You didn't have to ride the boat at least.
Alright, no more OOT rendo.
So some new tech was added to this level on the Switch. You can get some extra speed on the ice on a certain part there, and carry that momentum. Didn't get to see it here, but actually makes this level pretty cool.
He bonked his head, so it's probably a smart move not to go for the giant jump. Oh, he could have gotten it with a grab jump, probably.
Yeah, I have no idea.
However, better be safe than sorry.
Yeah. A death in that level is very punishing. There's only one checkpoint.
The last auto-scroller of the game, and it's definitely not an easy one. There are no hearts, sir, to refill your health.
Nope.
And imagine doing this with 2 hearts. Well, it's definitely possible. Here's a giant bat you see in Donkey Kong Country Returns. A level you unfortunately do not do in a speedrun.
Unfortunately? What?
I mean, if we had to do auto scrollers, at least have a cool one.
Yeah.
I prefer the bat over Mole Patrol. Same with the minecarts level. Only the cool one we're not doing. But hey, I'm one of the few who likes Donkey Kong Returns.
I like it, but why play that when you have Tropical Freeze?
I agree. The levels are so much more diverse and memorable. I am happy that people are filling up the IL leaderboards now that I've made them.
Oh yeah. So we've been talking a lot about how Funky makes level. This is the one level Funky makes harder. Unfortunately, did the double jump too late. But these spring platforms give you momentum, and as long as Funky has something to bounce on, you can keep that. Cranky could keep it with his pogo, so as long as he has something to bounce on, he could keep the momentum the same way. But Funky's way is definitely harder. Oh,
isn't it?
Oh, unfortunate. He wanted to bounce on that walrus.
The giant guy. Take two.
Oh,
Oh, he's jumping over, which is probably safer, not faster per se.
alright, he's not doing the third boost. You can do a third boost with Funky that you couldn't do with Cranky. Not only is the first boost harder with Funky than was with Cranky, this third boost is not. Is it? I'd say it's even worse than the first one, so Funky definitely made this level harder, more scarier. And even done with Cranky was a run killer if you didn't practice it. One mistake and your run is dead, basically.
Unfortunately, the only silhouette level in the run.
Yep. So one in World 1, one in World 4, and one in World 6.
I don't blame him. It's pretty easy to miss estimates how high you have to be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the issues with Funky's double jump. The way he interacts with those bouncy platforms, like the balloons in World 2, these plants. So you have to be careful when you double jump and how you double jump. While this was one of the is one of the easier levels, could still kill your run on occasion. It wasn't like free or something. Taking the climb slow and easy. Can't speed it up, but if you're not 100% certain, it's better to take it slow.
Instead of climbing the whole rocks up there and fall into the barrel is already there, just hidden, so you can just fall into it.
Yep. If I remember correctly, it was one of the earlier finds when this came out in 2014.
Someone probably holding the right coming out of the barrel, and then it's like, oh, I'm in the barrel.
Yeah.
Definitely something.
Oh, he got up there, but didn't jump to the top platform, so he couldn't get in the barrel. Optimally, you would get in there off screen.
So I've heard a cool story about this level.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, this is a Dixie level in the run. And all the runners were joking, someone please make this a cranky level.
Yeah.
And one day in the Skype back in the day, Cruncha came in and he was like, "Yo guys, check the leaderboards." And the madman did it.
Yep. Was it that long ago?
It was this level, yeah.
Well, that long ago. Did we use Skype back then? I can't remember. The old days when we only had Sky. Jesus.
I believe I've been in the Skype, or at least the modern Donkey Kong Skype.
Yeah, probably.
What is MSN? That's a better question.
Oh my god.
No, MSN was cool. However, we're not here to talk about social or instant messaging.
Last level of the world, of the run, and you're forced to use Rambi.
Every platform, or almost every platform, has a Rambi obstacle that you need him for. There's one place where you can ditch him to be just a little bit faster. Not sure if that's a cranky only thing. Generally, hold on to him.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone do it with Funky yet, and in the past I only saw Momo go for it with Cranky. Trigger happy!
It's really easy to overshoot, not only with the barrels, but also with the buildings you have to wait for, like that one. Or this one.
You wanna go fast, but you can't. It's like the only level you really have to wait. Like that. Patience! Alright, let's see. There we go. Very nice.
Hey!
Oh. Oh, nice.
And the longest wait.
Yeah. One good thing about this level is that it has this mad theme. The main theme of this game, basically.
6-1 and 6-6 had the same theme.
Yep.
Alright, that's it. Time for the boss. If he does it perfectly, he might... no, I don't think so anymore at this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be really close. Takes about 2:45 to beat him if you do like... If you don't get any like early throws here in the beginning of each phase. Depends on... Yeah, he barely missed that.
There are quick hits you can do, however you do have to anticipate if he does a short jump or a bigger jump. Alright, that's a perfect phase 1. He only goes around 3 times, and if you miss him once, you have to do the phase over again. It's a little bit different in phase 3, but you still don't want to miss them.
Yep. Oh, super close again. There we go. Like, usually you would wait for him to stop when he was jumping around there. So the 5th and 6th hits are faster. Get gradually faster. And then the 3rd phase.
No, still seconds. He missed the last hit.
Yeah, but I was gonna say when he gets there.
Oh,
It's
my bad.
the fastest speed of 3 hits. So it gets trickier to hit him. You have less time to get set up. Oh. There we go. I think he wasn't ready for it to be slow again. Because if you miss a hit, it starts slow again and then it gets faster.
Yeah, good to know. I didn't actually know that.
Oh, yeah.
I just wing it, I guess.
But missing a hit in the second phase is the most detrimental. It was the most time.
Alright, it's not possible to PB anymore.
So now you're gonna see the fastest speed, all 3 hits. Very nice, that's 1, 2, and 3, yeah. GG. Official Azrael time is 1:35:16. So, yeah.
All in all, a pretty good run.
Yeah.
For Funky only, that is.
He's the fastest of the newer runners so far in the tournament.
Well, he had prior experience throughout the whole run, but other than that, yeah. And somehow Funky is nowhere to be had in that cutscene. Yeah, I believe that's going to be it.
Unless he wants to jump in here.
Where's the music right now? The music is gone. Oh, that's too bad. I believe the game already switched over to ahead in time, so I guess that's up next. Oh no, it isn't. Never mind.
What's happening time next on this channel?
I can check real quick. Final Fantasy 1 randomizer starts here. No.
Okay.
No, this channel is empty.
Okay.
But yeah, Final Fantasy 1 started on Speed Gaming 2. Speed Gaming 1, there's still a Link to the Past randomizer, and oh, apparently in a few hours from now, 3 hours, there's another Tropical Freeze race.
Yep. Not so newbie versus pipe pusher. OG runner versus new runner. Also Switch versus Wii U.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. And I'll be back to commentate that one. I don't know with who yet, but yeah. Then Friday we have 2 races. Bike Vegeta versus Green Snow Dog at noon. That's gonna be interesting. And then at 3 PM tomorrow you're racing.
The one, the only ghoul. Yeah.
And I'm racing on Saturday at 3 p.m. against Magnus Rex. So yeah, we have quite a lot of tropical freeze for you lined up. Might not be as much on during as GDQ, but we still have some Europeans left, I guess.
There's us, there's RDV.
Green
Some of
Snow
them I don't know.
Dog. Green Snow Dog is European.
Okay, cool.
Samura1man is Finnish. So, yeah. And Newbie is not going, so that's... And Cruncher is not going, I think. We might see Cruncher versus Newbie if he wins tonight, next week.
Awesome. So with that said, it's probably best to close it off. See you back in 3 hours for Newbie versus Pipe Pusher.
Thanks for watching.
Are you sure it's over? Yes.